Hey, what's up, guys? So this is the March 2020 budget with me. I'm just going to kind of jump into things here. This month is a little weird because last month I didn't have any income. This month I do have income, but not a full month. So things are still really off balance here. We're not going to have a balanced budget, but I'll do the best I can. So starting with Google AdSense, um, I did not hit the threshold. Think I was at 90 some dollars and it's $100 threshold. So $0, won't be getting anything from YouTube that way. And then with referral income, I just took a look and I do have some people who are working on their bonuses, but I don't have anybody who has gotten to the point where I think they'll complete it this month, but who knows, maybe they'll surprise me. So they might have something there. I'm filming this on the 2nd, so you might see a couple things coming in. I honestly don't know what that $2 in income is, but we'll figure it out at the end of the month with the budget review. So then Paycheck. So I am back to making 17 an hour, and I'm going to be getting paid next week for 4 days of work, and then at the end of the month for 10 days of work. So essentially, it's going to be $17 an hour times 14, right? 4 days of work and 10 days of work. Yeah, that's right. So $17 an hour times 14 days times 8 hours in each of those days. That's going to put me 1904. And then just to estimate it at 20% taxes coming out, that's going to put me at 1523.20. All right. So, and just to compare, like for next month, once I have a full month of paycheck coming in, we can estimate $17 an hour times 20, which would be 4 weeks of 5 days a week, times 8 hours in each one of those working days. That's 2,720. Multiply that by 0.8 to take 20% in taxes off. That's going to be $2,176. So in the future, that's what I'll be putting here. And that will nearly bring that to the right amount. So that being said, we're not expecting any referral income. Car insurance and car payment will be the same. I'm going to assume that gas is going to be the same, and gas has recently gone down around here, so that should help out with that. I've seen it as low as like $1.80 something. Also, one of the last days of February, a friend of mine got her tax return, and so she took me out to dinner and also bought me a tank of gas. So I'm still at about 3/4 of a tank with that gas. It'll probably get me through this week at least. So that should also help my gas budget this month. Now with electric, this is what I owed last month, and it'll probably be approximately this month, but I haven't gotten the new bill yet to get the exact amount for what it'll be. Internet is going to be the same. Phone will be the same. Last couple months we've gone over a couple dollars on this, but as far as I know, that should still be the same. And then the gas is going to be the same because that is on the that's on the budget plan. That's going to be the same every month. And student loans, I think, will be the same. I have to call Navient because I believe this is the month that, around the 15th, I might be getting kicked off the rate reduction plan, which means the payment would go up $50 a month. My worry is that the interest rate might also go up, but that's something I'm going to talk to them about. And if it is the case that the interest rate does go up, because I'll no longer be on that plan with them, I'll be able to do the regular payment plan, which gets me a 0.5% interest deduction. I don't know if that's really worth anything, but I'll at least do that. They do it if you sign up for automatic payments, and because I'm on this rate reduction program, they're already taking automatic payments out anyway. So I might as well stick with that. And fast food, keep in mind, guys, I don't know if these are categorized right. I haven't gone through the transactions yet. But yeah, fast food, groceries, and restaurants, I'm just going to leave the same. And gifts and donations. So this one, I haven't categorized it yet. I'm literally going to put this at $1. And the reason I'm doing this is because, and it's a long story, but I went to a meeting a couple nights ago and had to donate something. And that's literally all I had was $1 in my wallet. And it was a really uncomfortable experience, but I had to donate something. So yeah, done that. I'm not planning on going to the doctor. Rent will be the same. Renter's insurance did go up about 50 cents, I think, but it's still $5 and something. So it'll be under the $6 budget here. Storage should be fine. Same with mom's storage. Business expenses, again, if I get around to what I need to do, as busy as I am, I probably won't. And then that's what the $15 is budgeted for. If anything else happens, it would be probably parking for TaskRabbit. But I've not been getting that recurring task that I had for TaskRabbit. I only had to do it twice in February, and he hasn't contacted me. So I don't know if he's not going to want to do this anymore or what, but I just haven't heard anything there. And then with clothing, just to let you guys know, and you will see it in the budget review, I said in the budget review for February that I was going to return that peacoat, and I did that. So because of that, I don't really need anything as a clothing budget, but I've also looked at some like t-shirts, because a lot of my t-shirts have holes and are pretty worn out. So I'm just going to leave the $30 on here, and maybe I can get a couple t-shirts, and I might actually get an undershirt for work too. But I'm not sure on that. I might just not buy anything, just depending on how busy I am. And then, of course, we don't budget for everything else. The one main thing that we need to go down through here and change is going to be for the emergency fund, because now that I am working again and getting a paycheck, I'm going to be able to start contributing to that again. So figuring out how much goes into the emergency fund, let's go over to the goals tab. Okay, so current monthly contribution is 0. When I get back into working completely full time and getting a full month paychecks, it'll be 160 a month. Right now, it's going to be, let's see, so I'm going to have 32 hours worked on the first paycheck, and then 80 hours worked on the second paycheck. So 80 and 32 is what, 112? In all reality, it'll probably be just slightly higher than that, because I'll work over, an hour, maybe something like that. All right, so see, 112 this month for the goal. And then going back to the budget here, it'll calculate that into it. Yeah, so it did make that increase. or well, technically decrease. And then you'll see the 112 right here. So we're still looking at a negative budget for the month, but this is including credit card payments and savings goals. My spending is going to be more than my income. Basically, the goal is to get to the first paycheck, which is here in like a few days, which will only be maybe like a few $100s after taxes, and then have to get to the end of the month, which will be my first full paycheck. But I do still have plenty of severance money to get me there, so that's not really a concern. And then when that first full paycheck comes in at the end of the month, that's when I'm going to be able to take whatever is left of that and put toward something. And more than likely, it's going to go toward paying off that small credit card. So I'm expecting that I should have that small credit card paid off this month. And then that'll eliminate a $31 payment per month. So that's pretty much it. Just to let you guys know, I'm probably going to be a little slow on videos this month with the new job and a whole lot of other stuff going on. I'm just got a lot going on. But I'm going to try to make some videos for you that are a little bit easier for me to make. Since I just finished all my job interviewing, I'm going to make a new job searching part 8. And I have one other video planned that's actually mostly edited. And I'll have that either up this month or next. But in the meantime, if you guys have any leads still on jobs, still let me know in the description, especially if I'm able to work remotely, because I have a little project I'd like to work on with that.